Good day, my name is Martin Cousineau. I'm Vice President of Sales and Product Development at Cambli Group in Canada, especially in Quebec. We are basically a manufacturer of armored trucks. We've been manufacturing armored trucks for over 50 years. In the tactical industry, military industry, more about 15 years. In Canada, we have developed what we call Thunder One, which is a vehicle that is now used across Canada by all the special forces. And actually for Middle East and Africa, we have now come up with what we call Thunder 2, which is the vehicle we have here. The first thing that I want to mention is that we are using a commercial off-the-shelf platform, which is what we call a CUTS. It's a Kenworth platform that is T370 with a Cummins engine. So it's a platform that can actually withstand the weight of this whole vehicle. So you see a lot of little vehicles that are failing in the field. So we don't touch this type of platform. We use a real platform with real capacity. The front axle and the rear axle together, we have a capacity of about 20,000 kilogram of GVWR. The truck now stands at about 15,000 kilograms, so we have a very good payload on the vehicle. I almost want to think of this truck as a Swiss knife. It's a truck that can be used in many operations. It is one of its best features is the speed of the vehicle. Can go up to 130 kilometers per hour while still having a lot of torque to climb obstacles. We use it for APC, so Armored Personnel Carrier. Now in the configuration this truck is now, we can have 12 people inside, including the gunner, with individual seats. But our strength is being able to configure the vehicle for the client needs. So in case of they want to have more personnel inside, we have the two-door version, which we can then fit with benches, 16 to 18 people inside this vehicle. If we just stay around the front of the vehicle, one thing you will notice is this vehicle is fully armored in the engine compartment, including the radiator. This is a truly tested B7 grille. So it's not just angled plates like we see on other vehicles. So if a bullet actually goes through, it will not hit the radiator. We have a system inside of chicanes that make sure that the bullet doesn't hit the radiator. This is a big problem now in the Middle East. A lot of vehicles are being disabled just by one simple bullet. Inside the radiator, the truck stops, and now it falls in the wrong hands. You also will see that we have a hydraulic package in front of the vehicle. This hydraulic package permits us to put up to 6 meters of battering ram. This is the first section. You can see the second section is actually mounted on the side of the vehicle. So this can go to minus 20 degrees up to plus 70 degrees. And you can see, even if it looks like it's a very high vehicle, from the position I am here, the driver can see me. This is also a problem with several vehicles that have hoods that are very high. When they are in the city, they don't have a good visual of their surroundings. So it's very dangerous for the driver. In this case, we have excellent visibility for the driver. The complete hull is B7 armoring, including the glass. So the glass is actually, you can stop also a 50 cal and even a 50 cal AP at 30 degrees. Well, now we can take a look at the tire package that we have on this truck. These are Michelin XZL2s. They're 395, 85, R20 tires. We have a CTIS system on the vehicle. These are Hutchinson rims. We have run flat inside, including bead locks. This is basically this is the tire of the military industry. So we are using what's best. This is proven in the field. It's been around in the Middle East for several years. XZL2 is the next generation of the XZL, and it's actually manufactured in Canada. You can see that this truck is also adapted for tactical intervention. So you can have a crew that is ready to intervene, and you can have up to 10 guys on the side of the truck holding themselves on the truck, ready to intervene at any time. The command area, you can see inside. We have a screen here for situational awareness. We have also a shelf, and we have little details. We have USB plugs, we have cell phone pockets, we have lamps. These are all little details, very important. All seats are equipped with 4-point seat belts, and the front seats are GSS 5-point seat belts on this vehicle. So as you can see, every window has a gun port. These gun ports are also B7 protected. They're very easy to operate. The ballistic plates, it basically comes down. So this is used in case of an intervention when you have someone hurt and you want to actually come and pick it up and you want to bring him inside the vehicle. You want to do it so you don't get shot in the legs by someone on the other side. So by lowering this plate, you are protecting your people when they do an intervention. Here in the back, we have also access to the roof for a sniper. So these are side steps. We have the same on each side. So it's easy for anybody to go on the roof if they want to gain access to a building with a ladder. In the rear, we have developed this system that is easy access, and also at the same time, in order to have clearance, it's a system that we can easily flip and lock in place. For us, it's very important to have a system that works all the time. So if we put hydraulic or electric systems in there, you take a chance that if there's a failure in the field, that you won't be able to use. So when it's a manual system and it's well designed, it will work all the time. The rear access is very easy to open both doors. As you can see, when we open both doors, we have a full opening, and you can have, when it's time for the crew to get out, you can get out 2 by 2. That's why we have the wide steps, and that's why we have a wide passage inside the vehicle. The turret platform also is very easy to operate. There's 3 points of adjustment. This is the middle point. This is the high point. So what we have here is the blast protected gunner seat that can be installed in the turret. It's very easy to remove and install. It can be taken out of the way very easily. So this is for obviously long rides. Okay, so we are inside the turret. As you can see, we have the standard NATO mount. We also have the ballistics plate for protection. You can have your 50 cal mounted here. We can unlock the turret, and just with the roll here, it's almost a one-hand operation. It's so easy to turn. And what you can also see is we have a gun port integrated inside the cover here. So if you need to take a shot from the behind, you have a gun port, and you also have a glass to be able to see what's happening outside. So we are now in the driver's seat, as you can see. So here we have the 3 monitors that actually are hooked up to 4 camera systems. We have the left, the right, we have also the rear camera. That shows us when it's automatic on backup actually, and we have access to the night vision camera. What we have here is actually the Go Light system with the FLIR camera installed. As you can see, it's easy control. We have our hydraulic package here switch to raise the ram, lower the ram. Here we have the control panel for the 4x4 system. We have a 2-speed transfer case. We have 4x4 on, 4x4 off. We have differential lock and unlock for front and for rear also. So the vehicle was brought here at SOFEX to be presented to many delegations, especially for Ministry of Interior, Tactical Forces, Special Forces, for crowd control. This vehicle is a specific tool for the kind of rapid intervention inner cities with the maximum speed of 130 kilometers per hour. Really, we are very happy to have this vehicle here today.